Okay, let's bring in the guest, Dindo Manhit, Stratbase Group. Hi, Dindo. Kamusta?
Hi, Dindo.
Hi, sir.
Hi,
Hi,
Dindo.
everyone.
Yan, hindi yan conspirator.
Oo. Dindo, 51% lang daw yan, pinagmamalaki nyo.
Sabi ni
ng
Panelo.
mga ano. Oo.
Sabi ni Panelo.
51% lang daw, yabang-yabang nyo.
Ano raw yung methodology dyan?
Alam niyo naman,
Comment.
you know, for 20 years, we want to raise the issue of discussion. So it's not about pinagmamayabang. It's what the people feel at this moment.
Yeah.
Dahil sabi niya, hindi daw
What-
representative yan. Yun na nga sabi niya, it's not representative daw of the public pulse.
Madaming
51%.
political scientists, pero pag lumalamang si Bongo sa SWS, tanggap natin ng representative or tumataas si Bato de la Rosa. So it's the same respondents. We just added some questions.
Actually, pag pinansin mo si Panelo, medyo talo ka eh.
That's the reason why hindi namin pinapansin.
But Dindo, talk us through the numbers. For 51% agree, ang laki ng undecided, 14% are undecided whether Rodrigo Duterte should be held accountable. Talk us through the numbers and what your biggest insights were.
At the end of the day, the objective of the question was to see a baseline where the Filipino people stand when it was not being discussed. Right now, it's hard to take that data. It's so much political discourse, so much disinformation. But what we saw from Feb 15 to Feb 19 is really what the Filipino truly feel. We feel as we respect the results of the social weather station.
Yung nakita ko, Dindo, very significant, yung sa Mindanao. Dahil nakalagay doon, 49% ay agree, tapos 28% disagree. And that's Mindanao. Tapos yung Visayas, 62% agree and 25% disagree. Eh yan yung usual bailiwicks ng mga Duterte. What's happening there?
If we will look at that week and analyze it from the way the Duterte political group has been moving, shaping public narrative, this question was not really on top of their mind. So it's possible that this is the true feeling of the people there at that moment. Diba? We refer to that week. That's why we said it's a baseline question. Oh,
With what happened nitong nakaraang linggo, no, na hinuli na si Digong, tapos ang daming mga clamor daw sa base niya, maraming mga pagtatanong kung ito ay legal o illegal o etc., warrantless. So, tingin mo ba yan ay magbabago either way? Dindo, halimbawa, dati kasi theoretical ang crimes against humanity, ngayon konkreto na. Will that affect yan? Makakadagdag, makakabawas?
Kung patuloy natin pag-uusapan yung kanyang pang-aresto, yung kanyang pag-kidnap, at hindi pag-uusapan yung katanungan na tinanong namin, which is about yung killings during those times, then it will affect and it might even favor their narrative. Because lahat tayo hanggang ngayon na pinag-uusapan natin yung pag-aresto. Hindi yung cases that was being considered by the ICC as a crimes of humanity.
Sir, bala nga lang yung earlier question ni Ronald. Yung nga, Mindanao and Visayas, malaki yung numbers calling for accountability ni dating Pangulong Duterte. Kung ibangga mo yan dun sa number sa NCR, mas mataas pa yung Mindanao at Visayas versus NCR. And yun nga, yung Visayas and Mindanao are the supposed strongholds. What could account for this?
Basic rule of reading surveys is you don't question the result. The result reflects what the people feel and accept the result. And simply take it as a snapshot of public perception, public views at that moment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And sir. Pero let me ask you that question, your perspective as a political scientist. What do you think could be the reason kung bakit parang mas maigting yung panawagan para panagutin ang dating Pangulo dun sa kanyang mga bailiwicks versus sa
Pero
sa NCR
Ed,
mismo?
kung titignan mo yung Mindanao, yung Luzon, yung NCR, statistically pareho lang.
Oo,
within
Oo,
yeah.
yung
They're
Visayas
within the
lang
margin of
medyo
error.
iba eh. Oo.
Yeah. Ang puwersa ng Duterte sa Visayas is always the Cebuano speaking.
Yes, sir.
But Visayas is more than the Cebuano speaking. And also it's
Dindo, may
possible
balak
that
ba
there
kayong
were
May
Yes,
balak ba
Ani?
kayong survey on public perception on the
Arrest.
turnover of Duterte to the ICC?
ang
Kasi yung
problem
accountability,
like that. Oo,
pwedeng
we-
expected dyan na people are expecting accountability sa drug war. Para yan yung nung panahon ni Duterte, pag tinanong mo, pabor ba kayo dun sa na labanan yung drug? Siyempre lahat sasabihin, oo. Pero pag tinanong mo, pabor ba kayo na patayin yung mga tao para sa paglaban? Sabihin nila hindi. So eto naman, yung accountability, of course, people will say we want accountability, pero kapag ganyan pinadala sa ICC, are you planning to ask that question in a future survey na okay ba sa inyo na pinadala siya sa ICC?
Hindi ko tatanungin ngayon yan dahil we are influenced by so much political discourse and narrative. And also, so it would be good to ask that maybe down the line, 2 months, 1 month after. Kasi dapat ang pinag-uusapan natin, bakit ba siya nasa ICC? And that is the best time to ask when it's not being shaped by a lot of legalistic opinion on the kidnapping and other things.
Actually, that
So
was
we will in the future, but not in immediate future.
that was going to be my question too, whether there was any nuancing to the question around accountability. What do they mean when they say they want accountability, right? Do they want to see him in jail,
There's
or
no
do they?
nuance there. There's nuance there. It's as simple as managot ang salitang accountability sa ordinaryong tao ay panagutan yung pagpapaguntahin ng taong bayan.
As simple as
It's as
that.
simple as that.
Okay.
So
Dindo,
let's not overanalyze a simple question. And because we want to elevate the discourse here, that this is a snapshot of what people feel, and it's about pananagutan. It's a known word in the Filipino language.
there's a second part to this survey, Dindo, related to Vice President Sara Duterte. Whether the question is whether she should be held accountable for her involvement in EJ case during her tenure as mayor of Davao City. We're seeing 43% net in the Philippines agree that she should be held accountable. Ano naman yung findings here?
Because I think on that case, it's really, she's being associated with the Duterte type of governance or approach to crime. Actually the best person to interview here are the pollsters themselves. We commission the questions, and the analysis of numbers should be given to the social weather station.
Did that surprise you, yung 43%? When you, we'll put your question to the pollsters then, pero yung results this time around, did they surprise you?
No, for me, it shows that there is within our population that would really make anyone, not only the Dutertes, accountable for this type of actions. And that for me is important in a country that believes on human rights and the respect for international law.
Okay. We'll leave that there. Thank you so much for your time and insights. As always, Dindo Manhit, Stratbase Group President and Founder.
Salamat,
Thank you, sir.
Dindo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dindo.
Salamat.